are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover.
The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up
with their opponents.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, Week 1.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The tackle made by...
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. 4. From the gun, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Duke Riley. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And that will be incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
Here's the Pro Bowl punter Tress Way on to punt for Washington.
As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 16.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
Flushed out right. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Philadelphia.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line.
36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Carry for Sanders. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Hurts.
Flush to his right. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away.
Greg Stroman back deep for Washington.
Time for our first check of the NFL scoreboard. And it's the Panthers there out to the early advantage. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
On 2nd down now, it's Gibson, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Gibson, he'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Nate Gary on the
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage. It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to have 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Here's Hurts to throw. There's Jalen Reagor, his first NFL catch. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
Throwing is Hurts. And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
It's 2nd down.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
To Marquise Goodwin. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
To Marquise Goodwin.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14. And an Eagles 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And quickly finding Reagor.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Reagor
with his first career touchdown in his first career game, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Good. Makes the score Eagles 7, Washington nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I believe I'm following their logic. Take the big shot downfield, loosen things up. You're hoping to get some points on the board before the half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
Game stats. Entering screen team stats. Enter Super Egg depth chart. Entering slot 2. Slot 1. Entering call resume. Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's the backup Smith. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. They're going to go for it. It's Smith. Slings this deep from McLaurin. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 67 yards.
And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Offense set to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gary. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Eagles. Sets up first down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
For Dallas Goedert, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll throw it out on the final play. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Josh Jones in on the stop.
Taken down at the 40.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
You go back to the second round of the draft, and when Jalen Hurts' name was called, a lot of Philadelphia fans weren't extremely happy about it. But when you see his ability, he can be mobile, make plays out of the pocket, but he's got a much better arm and much more accurate than what people think. Remember, he was raised by his father in the game of football. His dad was his high school coach. This kid is a true gym rat, and he's going to get better every time out.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run here with Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Taken down.
Well, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
A 40-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across.
Entering, cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game, cancel.
Midfield.
That's good for a Washington.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that. But I think that they were right about this one.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
At the 33-yard line.
47's the mic.
They'll try the air now with Smith. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Washington on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. And the throw there going to be incomplete. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try and move forward. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, and he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
He was brought down.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They go play action with Hurts. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Yeah, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be, oh no, he lost gets the football. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll go again with Sanders. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Bust through the tackle.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Here's Sanders. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Another run with Sanders, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Tackle made.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Philadelphia. Today's final score.
So fly, Eagles, fly.